Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start this by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakal Kadash. I want to give double honors to the elders, the GMS, and to the brothers in the four corners of the earth preaching this truth and righteousness. Shalom. All right, now, this video right here is gonna be how all nations are still here today, man. Now I get into arguments with folks all the time, and cat going to tell me, "Hey, Israelites gone. Ain't no more Israelites here today." Uh, there's so many things to prove this man wrong, but come on, let's get into it real quick. I'm gonna take you to Ecclesiastes 4:16, and it says, "There is no end of all people." I tell you right there, man. All nations are still here today, man. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in them. Surely this is also vanity and vexation of the spirit. So that's telling you right there is no end of all the people. Right there. All right. Yeah, and that's simple, man. It's plain. It's plain. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, "The thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." So no matter what, there is no new thing under the sun. And that's even talking about spirits, man. These spirits ain't new, man. These same spirits done been here, man. Same spirits done been here. And people can't wrap their head around that. It's unfathomable for them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so simple. It is so simple. Now, where I want to go. Yeah, come on. We can go to Deuteronomy real quick. I didn't know which way I wanted to take this, but I don't know. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:15. Now, this is only being directed towards Israel, man. All right, I'll start at 28:1 actually. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all the commandments thee this day, the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." All right, now how do you know that that's talking about Israel? All right, let's go to Psalms. I think it's 147:19. Let me see. God says, "He showed this word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise be to Yahweh." So that right there is telling you that Deuteronomy 28 is talking about Israel. Right there. I mean, so now I want to get to Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments and statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." Now you got all these curses, man. It's a lot of curses right here, man. From 15 all the way to 68, man. It's the curses of our people. This is talking about Israel. You know what I mean? It's the curse of our people. But this is what I'm going to get to. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the whereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there shall you be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." All right, so who was brought out of who was brought out of Egypt? The Israelites, man. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, right? So now it says you going to go into Egypt again. And what is Egypt? It just means bondage. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. Yeah, that's all it is. So it's saying you're gonna go into bondage. Now it says, where way of thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. We're not going to see the homeland again until the end, right? And then, but in this Egypt, you know what I mean? We going to be sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, which we were. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The who was in slavery, man? Our people, Israel. We got out of Egypt. The Most High sent us back because Jakes went off. Niggas went off, man. So he sent us back exactly as it's saying right here in the book, man. And it says, "And no man shall buy you. No man is going to buy you out of it. No man is going to buy you out of this slavery, man. We in this slavery until the end. That's why you gotta stay in these precepts, man. Stay in these precepts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. We in this captivity. You know what I mean? All the people that know that they Israel, all the men, that's why they stand in the book. They know what they are. They stand in the book and they doing the work, man. You ain't got no choice. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 4 and 27. Now this is where it's getting into Israel being scattered among the four corners of the earth, right? It says, should I start right there? Yeah, it says, "And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations." And all this is only to Israel, man. "And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Yahweh shall lead you. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell." That's what Israel doing, man. They want to worship everything but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that's word up. That's word up. For real, man. For real. I'm gonna go get and these are extremely simple precepts, man. Extremely simple. I want to get, yeah, let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, I like this one. In Ezekiel. Now this is a good question, man, because I just want to know how, if all the nations ain't here today, then how is one nation going to be wiped out in the end? How is that going to be possible? By the hand, and the Most High said by the hand of His people, man. So if both of those nations aren't here today, then how can this prophecy come true? It don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. All right. Where should I start? Let me see. I started Ezekiel 25 and 10, man. All right. "Until the men of the east with the Ammonites, and will give them in possession, that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations." All right, and Ammon is the Japanese. And then 11 it says, "And I will execute my judgments upon Moab." That's the Chinese. It says, "And they shall know that I am Yahweh, I am the Most High. Thus said Yahweh thy God, because Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord thy God, I will stretch out my hand among Edom. I will cut man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the dying shall fall by the sword. and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury. And they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord thy God, man. So if this nation is going to be destroyed, if this nation of people is going to be destroyed by Israel, then what nation, when has Israel destroyed a nation, man? Cut off man and beast from it. When has Israel done that, man? That ain't happened. That ain't happened, man. That ain't happened. That ain't happened. But what is going to happen is in the kingdom, right? In the kingdom, Esau going into slavery, man. The Edomites, the white folks, they going into slavery, man. They going in, bro. They're going into slavery for 1,000 years, man. While you other while Israel sleep, you know what I'm saying? Israel gonna be resting, man. While the 1/3 and the true men of the Lord gonna be in the kingdom, man. The elect gonna be in the kingdom, man. And they gonna rule over Esau, man. they going into slavery, bro. And then after that 1,000 years of the elect ruling, you know what I mean? Esau is going to be cut off. And then the rest of Israel is going into the land of the Most High. Back in Jerusalem, man. That's what's going to happen. That's what this is saying, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. And if you don't believe it, 2/3, bro. 2/3, dude. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Let me go get I'm about to go get scripture that's telling that the nations are scattered, man. Again. Let me see. I'm gonna go Nehemiah 1:8. And this is the precept to what I just read. Where did I just go? I was in I read Deuteronomy 4. Let me see. Let me go back. Salat. I should have read that first, for real. Deuteronomy 4 and all right, so Moses wrote the first 5 books, right? So we finna go to from Moses to Nehemiah, from Deuteronomy to Nehemiah, right? This is back at Deuteronomy 4 and 27. It says, "The Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whether the Lord shall lead you." Right? Now, in Nehemiah 1 and 8, it says, "Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, If ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. But if ye turn unto me and keep my commandments and do them, though there were of you cast out into the uttermost part of the heaven, yet I will gather them from thence, and I will bring them unto the place I have chosen to set my name there." You know what I'm saying? So that's the precepts, man. That's the precepts. Simply says, "Remember, I beseech thee the word that thou commandest thy thy servant Moses, saying, If ye transgress." Moses said that if you transgress the law, then you're going to be scattered among the nations, man. That's what we just read in Deuteronomy 4, man. If ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. It's all saying the same thing, man. It's all saying the same thing. It's all saying the same exact thing, man. These precepts are, man, you can't beat them. You can't beat them, man. This is the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. For real. For real. For real, for real. Let me see. Salat. I'm looking for something right now. Yeah, let's go to Ezekiel 11 and 15. It says, Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, of all the house of Israel, holy, Salak, are they unto Salak, are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem said, Get you far from Yahweh, unto us is this land given in possession. So this is talking about Israel straight out. Therefore say, Thus the Lord thy God, although I have cast them far among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a sanctuary in the countries, Salat, in the countries where they shall come. I'm going to keep reading. Therefore, say thus, the Lord thy God, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel. So we scattered, man. Israel is scattered among the nations. Israel is scattered among, it's simple. It's so simple. It is so simple. Israel is scattered among the nations, bro. Point blank, period. Every nation is still here, man. Every nation is still here. No matter what y'all silly Christians think, they goofy, man. They're just stupid. It's idiots. Let's go to James 1 and 1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shai, Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Salat, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. For real. I'm gonna read it one more time, man. It don't get no more simple than that, man. And y'all really don't get it. James 1 and 1. James, a servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. It's so, man, it's so easy. It's so easy, man. It is so easy. For real. For real. Israel's so stupid. Israel's so stupid. All right, so look. Now we're going to go to Revelation 21. And I'm going to start. I'll start at 11. I'll just get straight to the point. But, no, I'll start at 9. This is what John is seeing. And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of the last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. Right? It's Israel. And because Yahweh Shai is that lamb, you know what I'm saying? And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Yahweh, having the glory of Yahweh. And her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like jasper, stone clear as crystal. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the 12 gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which of the Salat, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, man. Bro, let's go to 14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, in them the name of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Dude, let me read 12 one more time. It had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the 12 gates 12 angels, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. This is describing the gates to get into the kingdom. Is literally describing the gates to get into the kingdom, man. So guess what? If you're not of those 12 tribes, man, guess what? You're not getting in, bro. You can go, but you're gonna be in slavery, man. You're gonna be enslaved. For real. You're gonna be enslaved, man. But yo, Bro, how is Israel not here when it's 12 gates to get into the kingdom? They got the 12 tribes of the children of Israel on the gates. how that work, man? Bro, what? I don't know what I don't know what led that nigga to believe that all the nations of people ain't here today, man. That shows his ignorance, man. He don't know the Bible, nor he don't know his history, man. For real, he don't know his history. He don't know his history, man. They like for instance, um, they say that the Negroes are just we come from Africa. No, but we come from a certain part of Africa. Okay, the Negroes, the Mexicans, and the people that was. Oh, let me see. Let me get this for you. Judah is going to be your African Americans. Benjamin is going to be your West Indians, the Jamaicans. Levi is your Haitian, Simeon, Dominican, Zebulon is Panama, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the Cubans, Gad, North American Indians, Reuben, Somalian Indians. Asher is going to be Colombia, Naphtali, Argentina, and the Chileans. Issachar is the Mexicans. So all these people come from the blacks, Native Americans, and the Mexicans. All these people come from Israel, and you would know if he actually got into the book, he would know that we come from Shem. You know what I'm saying? You got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You know what I'm saying? So in the little dictionary in Esau, even in Esau's little dictionary, it's going to tell you that the descendants of Ham are not the Negroes. Those are the Africans. That's why the Negroes and the Africans do not look alike. They don't look alike, man. They don't look alike at all. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is just like this shit is just crazy, man. It's crazy that people really don't understand this. Like, and it's so simple, man. All you gotta do is accept it. But yo, you niggas got stumbling blocks, man. For real. Eyes they can't see and ears they won't hear, man. But that's what it is, man. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala. Stay in this truth, man. Stay dedicated to this truth. Even myself, it's real hard to stay on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? With dealing with life and the truth, and then you got to deal with the folly out here with wicked America, Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? But Shalom, man. Kwam Yasharala.